Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field, your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, here's Tua. That's caught, Devon Achane. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Achane. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Tua again. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Fourth down, so the Dolphins are going to send out Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
That one finds Josh Downs. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 from the 41. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. And a Colts first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Richardson will do it himself. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Jukes out a one-stop, and they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. First down, Indianapolis.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Brought down back at
hey,
the
range
24-yard line.
Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Schrader's kick is up and good. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Schrader on to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against a front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins looking at 1st and 10. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Sending a receiver left. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Connects on the crosser. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And no return here as this one ends up going out of bounds. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. It's an option right that begins this drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just 1 field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Offense to the line for second down. Richardson back to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Taylor trying to run for this first. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Miami offense set it out there now. And after having to call in their punch of those first two series, they really want to keep him on the sidelines for the duration of this one. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Tua off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And on third down, the Colts going with the nickel here. They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. The throw to the right finds Waddle. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They run the counter to Achane. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. Third down coming up. Tua out of the pistol. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. It is caught left side. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this one through the final whistle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Taylor. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Colts ready for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Slot man motioned over. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to Malik Washington. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. This finds its target. That's Hill. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And give him 4 yards before he stopped, Brock. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. A-Chain again. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Down by Laiatu Latu. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins down by only 3. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. A give left side to Taylor. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 4 yards, narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here he is to throw. Brought in right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
They motion Waddle over left. He'll look to throw it. Waller with the catch. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Man in motion here. Looking to throw it. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And his time expires. This game ends on that miss. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And who knew that a field goal would provide the only points of our entire game? But that kick enough to take the victory in the end. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Miami.
Seriously? Not even a play? I can't believe what I want.